Great, so my counter is clean, thanks to Lanex. These are the best wipes on the market for anything you want to do to get rid of cooking. This is episode 3 of Made with Love. Today we're doing a scrumptious beef lasagna, but it's not the classic, authentic Italian lasagna that you know with the bechamel sauce. Those of you all who do not know what is the bechamel sauce, it's also called a white sauce with flour, butter, and milk. We're not going to get into that. Today I'm going to show you a simple way to do it, because anytime you hear like, oh my gosh, lasagna is too much work, that's too hard. No, it's only hard if you make it hard. It's very, very simple. I'm going to show you a way to do it that's so simple. You don't need the white sauce, and it's going to be so flavorful. So here we have 2.5 pounds of beef. We have taco sauce. This is to add to the beef. I know y'all do not know about this sauce adding to beef, but trust me, this adds so much flavor into your beef. We have Parmesan cheese to add with our regular vegetarian cheese. We have Hunt's tomato sauce, roasted garlic flavor. People, it has to be the roasted garlic if you want this to pop, right? We have a fresh tomato concasse. This is basically some tomatoes that's mashed up, right? We're gonna add that to the beef with the sauce, the tomato sauce. When you're making lasagnas, the best pasta to use is the Swiss, right? The Swiss is the best pasta you can actually have for making your lasagna. So here we have fresh pineapple pepper sauce. It was in episode 1 and 2. We're gonna add this to the beef when we saute in it. I know, right? Crazy, but trust me, it helps with the flavor. We're also gonna season the beef with Chief all-purpose, Chief white pepper, Chief complete adobo seasoning, and of course some oregano. What you need to do is start with some onions and some garlic, right? You're gonna saute this until it's golden brown. So why the onion? The onion tends to bring out the flavor out of the beef alongside with the garlic. If you don't do this, your beef would be lifeless. I know a lot of you don't like to add onion to your beef because you all will say like it won't have a good shelf life. You know, I want to freeze it for the next day, and you know it would spoil. But to be honest with you, if you don't put onion in this, you're missing out, right? You're just another person to skip. Who telling me that to skip like a Netflix intro, you know? Because if your lasagna is tasting good, you will not have none to remain back in the first place. Oh, correct? Right. So now we're going to add the beef. As you can see, it's caramelizing perfectly here. So now we're going to add in the beef. Right? Right? You're cooking the beef until it gets like a kind of dark brown. So now we're going to put in the Chief all-purpose seasoning. You want to put 1 tablespoon in each of the seasoning I'm going to list, right? Now I'm free throwing because I know my average, right? But please, people, use your measurements. The slightest miscalculation, you can have your beef tasting meh. This is the oregano from Chatak, the best oregano. And from cheap, we have the complete adobo seasoning. Alright, we're gonna add in some of the adobo seasoning in there. Alright, now we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of this fresh pineapple sauce. Now I know Quinn, what craziness you're doing. This is not hot, but it's very tasty. Right? A little more. Right? Gonna stir that up. Y'all, I could eat this beef right now, just so. Yeah. Alright. This is fresh tomatoes. This is one of the components that makes a very good beef lasagna. Also using a variety of cheeses. Alright. Also makes the flavor profile really good. Some people use mozzarella between the layers. Some top their lasagna with ricotta cheese. Today we're not using ricotta cheese. We're just using the regular cheese that everybody have access to the market. Right? So this is tomatoes. Remember, the roasted garlic flavor is what you want. Okay, you don't want nothing else. Yeah, this is what you want. This is what you want. Oh my God. Woo! Talk to me nice. Facebook, True Trini Recipes. Talk to me nice. Wow, that is beef. If your beef ain't tastes like this, I don't want it. Right? Not from a child mother, not from an ex, not from no other cooking show. Nobody. If your beef ain't tastes like this, trust me, you need to skip. Netflix intro, skip, people. This is Made with Love. The reason why I started this cooking show and named it Made with Love, because I realize a lot of people cooking and their heart isn't in it. If your heart is not in this, why are you even there? Your food gonna taste meh, it gonna taste blah. You know, you don't want that. I think when people eat food from someone, it shouldn't just be like it's okay, it's great, it could taste good, but if it doesn't bring happiness to you and make it change your mood, like my food makes people do, you just should just stop. Right? Food is really great and it's for your soul, you know, made with love. So everything I do, I make with love. I don't cook in a bad mood. So normally what I would do is add some tomato paste at the bottom here, but I'm not going to do that today. The greased Pyrex dish should be fine. So we add our first layer with pasta. Remember, the pasta, you have to use a Swiss. If you use Swiss, you're gonna miss. Okay, you're gonna miss out on a great lasagna. Right, now after we add this layer, we're gonna add some beef to it. We're gonna add the beef. Right, don't be too shy on the beef. Right, the more beef you have, the better the lasagna would be. Right, especially if your beef is tasting really well, you want to make sure that it's well evenly coated. Alright, this is the part where I add the cheese. So I add some of the cheese on top of the beef. Remember, a great lasagna is all about the variety of cheeses you do. I know your Trinis like to just use the regular vegetarian cheese you find in the grocery, but I decided to take it up a notch and add another cheese, which is Parmesan, to really boost the lasagna for my guests. But I also want to reduce the cost for you, so I decided to make this simple as possible. Now after we add this other layer, the authentic classic lasagna, they normally add the white sauce on top of this layer, and then the beef and the cheese and repeat. But today we're keeping it simple. It's not lasagna, it's lasagna, right? Y'all could spell lasagna. A lot of y'all can't even spell it, but the G is actually silent. Real G's move in silence, like the G in lasagna. You understand? No. Wow. Oh gosh, man, watch how this thing sizzling. Gosh! Oh my god, this looking and smelling so good. I'm gonna put this on Trini food and recipes one time. Bam! Okay guys, so the lasagna is done. I have one guest in house who's going to give us her honest review. She's going to critique this lasagna and let's make it happen. Let's see what she says. Cats, honey, here you go. Alright, you're going to give her 3 minutes and then we are going to get her honest feedback. So, the moment of truth. What do you think about the lasagna?
I can't stop eating it.
She says that she can't stop eating it.
Beautiful. Good job.
What about it that stands out the most about the lasagna?
The beef.
The beef, well seasoned.
Well seasoned.
Alright. So guys, remember I told you need to add the onions and the garlic to start off, right? And do that with the beef sauteed, with the beef before you put the tomato base, okay? Extremely important. The onions and the garlic helps bring out the flavor of the beef which she is getting right now. Guys, remember lad neck wipes, the best in the business. Keep your family safe. Also, if you want to support a family with groceries, all you just need to do is go on Survival TT on their website and you can actually purchase a hamper or a list of groceries to go out to another family without having physical contact. You can purchase it online. Beware that we have our own merch as well. You can get the official Made with Love apron, hats, the teacups, the full works, guys. So I love you all. Thank you Trini Food and Recipes. Thank you everyone who keeps sharing and supporting this series. And the next episode we have some alcohol infused desserts that I have a surprise guest that's going to co-host with me. So stay tuned. Bye.